Hi, my name is Sherry Hudson, and I'm the owner of Visual Spark Studios, and I'm the creator of Pattern Press Studio. And if you love to crochet, knit, quilt, or maybe you're just a beginner and just wanting to learn how and maybe find some patterns or create some of your own, you are in the right space. As you can see on the screen here, this is just a few of the quilting bags that Pattern Press Studio has created. And you don't have to do a bag. These are just some visuals of what can be created. What makes Pattern Press Studio so different and so unique? I don't know of anything like it out there, but everything is prompted with your voice, or you can obviously type in your prompts. But what makes it different is that this acts like a coach for you. It's like somebody sitting right beside you, helping you, especially if you're a beginner or you're just learning. You don't maybe know how to do a particular stitch, or you don't know how to cut the material. It's going to help guide you. And so today we're just going to take just a few moments to go over the kind of the basics of what Pattern Press Studio can do. And I'm going to go ahead and click out of that. And we're going to show you when you order Pattern Press Studio, you will get an email with a thank you page. You'll also get instructions which will give you the link to the studio itself. You also get a flip book with some instruction in it, and you can also download it and print it and keep it if you need to or want to refer to it. Really, really easy. All you have to do is hit start. It's that simple. I like to keep it personal. You don't have to put your name in there, but you certainly can. And again, this is really for anybody who likes to work with different materials, different textures, and it solves some tricky problems with formatting and instructions. It creates previews, mock-ups, cover designs, and it will give you patterns. It is AI, which AI has improved tremendously over the last few years, even over the last few months actually. But the images, they're not always going to be correct. So you'd be like, oh, well, that quilt square isn't quite right, or maybe it didn't come up exactly the way you thought it would be intended. The reason for that, it is not the Pattern Press Studio itself, it is AI. So the visualizations are there for you, again, to give you an idea of what something can look like, but the instructions and the patterns will be correct for what you want. Now, we've divided it up into three different areas. Obviously the quilting, knitting, and crocheting, and then we have some helpful tools here as well. Each section has its own, pretty much the same types of things that you can do, but you can have the system design a new pattern for you, whether it's quilting, crocheting, or knitting. Then you can preview it before it even does anything else like creating instructions. You can write your own patterns, you can have mock-ups, and just a lot of other things that you don't even necessarily see here. One of the things that I have found is I don't even know, even though I'm the creator and I'm 71 years old and I wanted to create something simple, it does things that I'm not even aware of yet. So you probably will discover some things that it can do that I'm like, I don't even have an idea. But let's say we want to design a new crochet pattern. You can do one of two things. You can come down here and you can type in what you want, or you can use the voice prompt, which we'll do here in a minute. So what this is going to do, it's going to design a pattern for us. It's just and it's going to kind of come up with its own, but it is going to ask us a few things that we can help with. And so what are we making? Let's make a table runner. So we're going to use our voice here. So you can come down here to the microphone, click on the microphone, and you obviously see as it runs across, scrolls across, you'll be able to see that you're actually talking and it's recording. Then when you're done, you'll hit the check mark. So let's go back up here, and what are we making? Well, like I say, we want to make a table runner. And what's our yarn weight? Let's use some wool worsted. Hook size, I don't know because I really don't know what the pattern is, but let's say an 8. An overall size, if we're going to do a table runner, let's say we're going to do, eh, I don't know, 4 feet. Construction style, it's going to be worked flat. And I kind of like the moss stitch to see what it's like. And if we want to do preferred colors, I would love to have something really summery and fun and bright and party-like. So we've said what we wanted. Again, you can pick anything you want, but when you're done, you just click the check mark, and that is getting your instructions ready, or what they're called prompts. And it really can kind of decipher what it is that you want, and that's the beauty of this system. Once you see that your words are here, you can come back over and click the up arrow, and when you see this square down here, it just means that you're not able to input or do anything else until the system generates what it needs to. So then it's captured our summary of what we want. So we want a table runner. We're going to wool worsted, 8mm, 4 feet long. We're going to work it flat with a moss stitch and just summery, bright, fun, and party-like. And then it asks us if we want to see this pattern, what it might look like, which is the operative word here, or you can go straight to the pattern instructions. But I want to see what it looks like, so I want to hit yes preview. And again, then we're going to click the up arrow, and it takes just a moment, several moments actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it, and then once the image is generated, we'll come right back. Okay, great. The system has generated our table runner, and it's really fun, really pretty, really colorful. And the nice thing about it too, it says exactly what it is, and we'll give you down here below, every image is supposed to generate a reference ID number as well as the style information. If this was something, a pattern that you really liked and wanted to keep it, in ChatGPT there is a library over here that it will automatically save the image itself. It will not save any of this information. So if you are wanting to have that for future references, you will want to copy and paste that. If you are wanting to do that, any image that you want to save, there's an option here to download that. All you have to do is click it, and it will upload to your computer. And then if you want to use it again, you would upload it here. But that's going to be in a whole nother video. Again, you can also share it. Now it gives you options of what you would like to do with this. And so we want to start building the instructions. It's very easy to do. You come back down into the chat, and I would like to see the instructions for this table runner. We'll make sure, and we just click on the up arrow. All right, so here's a done for you draft based on what we wanted. So it tells us the skill level, the finish size, the hook size, the yarn, and how much yarn it took, and the different colors. Here's a material list of the hook, the yarn, the scissors, yarn needle, stitch marker, and the gauge. And there's a 4 moss stitch repeats, so it simply shows you exactly what it is there. Your pattern notes, it's worked flat. And now here are the instructions, and each row, and how to repeat, how to finish it. Now we could do a number of different things, but I always like to verify my pattern. So I want to just verify the pattern for accuracy. And a lot of times I know things are generated, it's like, nobody checks. In the event that you decided to sell one or more of your patterns that you create here, even though the system says, and it can even put a verified stamp on that, especially if you were going to sell that pattern, you can put that verified sign on your patterns. But I would just highly suggest making it first, or at least doing a mock-up of it, or a few patterns of it, or not patterns, but rows of it, just to make sure that the stitch count and everything is correct. So your pattern accuracy check, the foundation chain, row, all the different rows, the color changes, final row and finishing, and the gauge. And so it looks like everything is great. And again, it would prompt you, if you want to go back to the main menu, you can, but you can also do full menu down here at the bottom, so you can see exactly what's in the toolkit. But again, if you don't see something, just ask, because it will tell you. It surprises me every day what it does. But there's a glossary. There's, if you don't know how to do a particular stitch, and it help. You can even translate patterns, and this will be, we're going to have a lot of other videos. You can convert it to a real pattern, the verification guide. So there's lots of different options. I thank you for watching this overview today, and we will have more videos on our YouTube channel. A couple of other things: when you become you use our Pattern Press Studio or you purchase it, you're also eligible to join our Spark Lounge, and it's a private community where you can upload your images and videos if you make them. If you have some questions, you want to share a pattern, we've got tips and tricks, so we'd love to have you join our community as well. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe if you will. We have approximately 30 other systems similar to this in terms of business, other types of crafts, as well as some specialty niches like shopping, which is really, really fun. We have for gardening, cooking, all kinds of things. So we'd love to have you to look for other systems that we have. You can go to www.visualsparkstudios.com. I thank you for watching today, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.